Hello Taurus, and welcome to my Page the Right Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I am going to be bringing in an intuitive channeled reading for you for July 4th to the 11th. And I'm going to be first reading out some channeled guidance for you that I channeled while I was at the lake a couple of days ago. And then I'm going to be using two decks. First for relationships. Second it will be relationships. I'm going to be using the Love Pack for your relationship reading, and I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine's, the Angel Tarot cards for messages that are brought in through your angels and guides and my angels and guides for you. I have it written out for Taurus, and then what I'm going to do is take a picture of this, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook page, The Right Guidance, so that way if you would like to keep and print it out or just have it there so you can read what you should get to work on. I am new to the YouTube platform, but not new to the Facebook platform. I have been doing videos for years, and I would love it if you would subscribe, like, and share my channel. I would greatly appreciate you helping me grow so I can reach more people. I'm going to see which signs are the most popular for my readings, and then I will add more for those particular signs. So if you want to give me a like, that way I know where the focus should be. All right, Taurus, I'm going to read out what I channeled in for you a couple days ago. So for your July 2019, I see the need for spring cleaning, but more so spring cleaning of your mind. There's a lot of mental chatter going on right now, and that needs challenging, okay? You've got some internal work to do so that you can attract the desired outcome and not what you negatively usually expect from situations in your life, okay? So they want you to take a look in the mirror and tell yourself what magnificent qualities you have. And then when a trigger presents itself with a but or I don't like something about yourself, they challenge you to do some writing on the subject. When you have a negative reaction, you've got to see where it comes from and process it, and then, the whole give it to God or let it go, okay? I am also being directed to visions of you having a romantic dinner out, okay? I had visions of you all dressed up, having a candlelit, full romance, the works. Perhaps there's a celebration or an anniversary. Maybe you're going to a wedding, I don't know, but it's pretty snazzy. You're gussing yourself up. But love and romance and the need for that time with a love partner is a big highlight for you this month. Even the planning of a small getaway is on deck for you, no matter the budget they said. So enjoy. So I will take a snapshot of that and post it on my Facebook page because they want you to get to work on enjoying your life because the weather's nice. Well, it is here anyways. I'm in Toronto, home of the champion Raptors. We are going to milk that for all it's worth, us Canadians. Card number 1. So I'm bringing in guidance from your angels and guides for July 4th to the 11th. What do you need to know? What can we do to best support you? If you see me look off, I'm able to hear angels and guides talk just like I hear you guys. I have been doing this for 20-something years, so I am really tuned. If you see me look off, they show videos and things to me. I touch my face and stuff a lot because spirit sometimes pokes at me, so that's what that's all about. So I'm just going to take a quick look at what they're showing me here. Nice. All right, where do I want to start? So you got one major arcana. You got the card of unity, okay? And I don't want to talk about that one quite yet. So the first one I want to talk about though is the 8 of Earth, okay? And the 8 of Earth, so even if I look at, where you're supposed to, even from the channeled, what is the desired outcome that you want for your life? So this is letting you know that they want you to learn all there is to know about a topic. So you can see in this picture, the angel is sitting there reading books. This could signify you going back to school. This is just you taking in information, taking a topic and expanding on it and learning all there is to know. They're really, really, really sticking to that because you have The Unity card is also kind of piggybacking off that. You are seeking mentors and like-minded friends, perhaps meeting other people studying the same thing as you, but you're looking for a mentor, someone to guide you to take whatever information you are learning about and expand it. So your mentor could be a teacher, okay, for you taking courses. Perhaps you're going to start in the fall by registering now, and then maybe you can prep by grabbing some books from the library or ordering some books on Amazon, so you could just expand and figure out what it is you need to study, because perhaps you're making some really big moves coming up, okay? So, and I want to get to that because we have 4 more cards on my table, okay? So yeah, traditional viewpoints or methods, maybe going back to old ways of doing things in your career. I don't know, going back, again, we could have so many people, this is just a general reading, but it's a skilled work. So it could be like skilled trades. It's like going back to the old ways that they did things. So traditional, you could be going back to, you know, let's say you're an architect or designer and you're going back to say you're doing an old Victorian, but it's like going back to the old way of doing things, but you're needing someone to teach you because these are skilled trades. So either you could still even be in, you know, investments. There's just new ways of doing something and you need to learn. So maybe there's someone at work who you can talk to and say like, where can I take these courses? You know, just it's you asking for help from someone you respect in your field, and you gathering the information and perhaps, you know, studying on your own independently or actually signing up for courses, okay? Where do I want to start? Yeah, because you have the Ace of Air, okay? So whatever you're working on is not like right around the corner. It's going to take time. It does say brilliant new ideas and inspirations. You've been inspired by something and you have ideas that are hitting your intuition from your angels and guides. They want you to get to a certain point and they need you to get your ass in gear. So wherever you have to do so that those doors are going to open, there's other people who are involved, and for the universe, for your guides, your angels to open up all those doors, the timing is all divinely timed. And if they are ushering you and pushing you and you're letting fear hold you back, that has got to go, okay? So they also want you to see the truth in a situation. There is something about you moving on, okay? And because I haven't opened up the love deck yet to talk about relationships, I don't know if they mean in a relationship, but this being a Cups card is usually about relationships. So they do talk about the desire to move on, looking for something more meaningful, but that could be work, right? Because I prefer to work with my heart, being a life coach and being someone who is an intuitive and helping. I'm a life path reader. So for people who aren't sure what they should be doing with their lives, then you should book an appointment with me, because that's why I'm here, is to make sure people stay on their path, because we committed to doing certain things while we were here on this earth plane, okay? But the other part of me is also a pastry chef. And I've been teaching that for 20 something years. So where does if it was for me, I'm just using myself as an example, the work that is meaningful to me is no longer doing the pastry chef thing. It's done for me, right? So if I were to get this card, it'd be like, Lisa, more meaningful things means, what did I come here to do with my heart? So, you know, perhaps you're like, you know, you could be taking on a new trade or a new job because, listen, you're like, I want something more meaningful, right? So it's time to move on from what you've been doing or old ways of doing those things, looking for something more meaningful where there will be growth, emotionally or spiritually, or just growth, because you're working from your heart center. I really do believe that. You did get, you know, this is a beautiful card, the Four of Fire. This is a really great card because this is the contentment card. This is letting you know that there's peace and abundance and a happy home life, this successful completion of a project. So by you putting like they just said like all your eggs in one basket, really give it your all, whatever it is that is in your mind's eye, whatever intuitive messages your guides are sending you, it's divinely ordered and the timing needs to be now. Okay, so they're saying it's going to be successful. This project's going to be successful. So you're going to complete it too. For those of you who aren't great at completing projects, you will complete this one. You are so intelligent. Do not sell yourself short. And A happy home life means, like, let's say, for example, you are going back to school and your partner's like, you're gonna what? You're gonna what? When? How are you gonna do that? You need to explain to your partner how important this is to you and why it's so important to you and what your vision is, and like explain how all of these things are coming to you so that they could support that. Okay? They want you to also know that there might be, this is the card, it's the 5 of fire, but competing goals. You'll see it says at the bottom, competing goals, bothersome details, and conflicts with others. That could be something you're projecting. You think that if I mention to somebody that I want to go back to school, or I tell my boss that I want to take courses, or you think you're not going to be supported, and they're letting you know that, or you might think like, oh my God, if I have all these things on my plate, if every sword represents an area in your life, and you're like, how the hell am I supposed to do all these things? That's being negative. And if it's divinely ordered, it can't be negative. You're doing something from your soul's purpose. Don't worry about people receiving this well. They will receive it well. Okay? So put that part to rest. Let's talk about your love life. Since they talked about romance and having maybe a small getaway when I channeled that message in. So Taurus needs guidance from July 4th to the 11th, please, guides. And your guides and whoever is going to be watching this video. And I know my channel is really tiny, so if you could subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I want to give this my all. I want to have a bigger audience to reach and help. Alrighty, so you have 4 messages. I haven't turned them over yet. So before I turn this over, we could have 2 different stories here once I turn the cards over. I want you to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. This card, before I show it to you, so all 4 signs that I've already posted for have all got this card, okay? Anyways, the other cards, not that that card's negative, it's not, really, really good. So the first one I want to touch on is a really big part of what I read to you is about you looking at yourself in the mirror, because you got the self-love card, and I did say that. Yep. Take a look in the mirror and tell yourself what magnificent qualities you have. And when a trigger presents itself with a but or I don't like something about yourself, I challenge you to do some writing on the subject. So look, you got that. They just piggybacked off my channel stuff to say, no, like they're not kidding. They're not kidding about this work. Okay? We've got to, I'm not a Taurus, I'm a Virgo. I've already been doing my work. Okay? And I'm still doing my work, and we're all doing our work. And you know why? Because you're important. You are absolutely important, and you should be your first priority. And this is a priority for you. For it to come up 2 times, chop, chop. Okay, where do I want to go next? Yeah, I think I want to talk about this one. Okay, so this is the only, it's not a negative thing. It's just bringing to your awareness that there is a situation that you doubt or your partner doubts you. So I'm going to zoom in. You see, one partner is across the pond with flowers in their hands, offering love, offering support, you know, come across, join me here. And one partner is doubting. Should I trust this person? And that could be you. That could be the person you're interested in. That could be your already significant other doubting you, or you're doubting them. Okay? So you need that communication time. You need that romantic time. Like I said, you need time with a love partner. I have it written right here. It needs to be the highlight for you this month. The planning of a small getaway is on deck for you. The romantic dinner, it's you planning something. Because you got a beautiful message of sensuality. Okay, and this is having romantic time with that partner. Planning something as a surprise would be like huge points for you, shall I say? All right, so whether you are male or female, surprise your partner with something beautiful. Maybe a small getaway, pack the bags, do the work, plan the beautiful dinner out. Because people could be watching this from wherever, I'm not going to offer up places to go in Toronto like I kind of do on my Facebook pages, but I know I have a lot of American friends even there that watch it. But somewhere romantic. Most of us are in a climate right now where it's summertime, so get out, maybe a boat cruise, because we're in Toronto, so we have Harbourfront here, and they have beautiful dinner cruises. But you know, if you get seasick, maybe not a good idea. But somewhere beautiful and romantic for you, from the channeled message, and you just got it again here. It's about having that time to gaze into your partner's eyes, to tell them what they really truly mean to you, and what effort you want to put into the relationship going forward. You want your scales, and I tell this to all my clients, and I will tell this to all of you. We want you, your team, your spiritual guidance team. And I hope you trust me with that every month, because I'm really good at it. We want you to be balanced in your relationship. We don't want your partner being the one who gives and you just take. We don't want you to be the one who gives and your partner take. We want you to have open, honest, clear dialogue. Okay? What do I need? What does my partner need? And you won't know until you ask them. You can say to your partner, like, I'm sorry if I wasn't a giver, or I just feel like I give too much. And you're not creating conflict. We just want you to be honest. Okay? And you can say, what kind of a partner do you need me to be? What can I do better? Because that's where everybody should be moving to. Open, honest dialogue. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? What can I do for you? How can I best support you? How can we have the best life moving forward? And having dates, because you buggers are the lovers. Look at that in nature. Okay, you'll see me on my Facebook page posting pictures of me and my swan friends. I resonate with swans. I go to the lake even in the winter, and I've got pictures of seeing them even in the winter. They are I call on them literally energetically, so they show up to say hi to me. So this is you going out in nature, perhaps packing a beautiful picnic, a surprise picnic with the works, and surprising your partner, just telling them maybe, you know what, oh, we're just gonna run some errands. Can you just jump in the car with me? And they say, like, where are we going? I just need you to help me pick something up. And just like totally surprise them with this. Wouldn't that be so amazing? We'll get you lucky. Yeah. I wish you well, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed your reading with me. Please come back again. Like, share, and subscribe for me. I would appreciate it. Don't forget, you can also cross-watch for your partner to see what messages come through for them, and maybe share the video with them as well. I wish you well. Can't wait to see you again. Bye.